court for the Suns. Myers in at center. Reggie Bullock is out there with Brandon Knight. Then there's Warren, and it's Muscala in at the 4 spot. Just 5 on the clock. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Wells running, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
The big story from last year was that the NBA finally was able to come to an agreement with the Silna brothers. They were owners from the ABA who had a huge stake in the media rights of the NBA.
Here's Leonard. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Boy, the big fella's showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Now, sometimes he can clang those, so I'm glad to see him get that one down.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. Well, the Silna brothers out of St. Louis, they own the St. Louis franchise, and when the ABA and NBA merged, they cut a deal to get about 2% of the NBA's TV revenue with no end in sight.
And Kevin, one of the greatest deals in the history of deal making across all industries is that deal the Silna brothers were able to cut, but it has finally been negotiated away. And with the way the NBA has become a global phenomenon with televisions across the globe, that was the best deal, as I just said, ever made. I'm happy they were able to put a cap on that deal for the owners that are now in the NBA.
And I'd like to make the announcement now. We're changing our names. That's Clark Silna. I'm Kevin Silna. Goodbye, everybody. Knight gets a screen from Myers. Knight passes to Muscala. Myers, defended by Kaman. Myers. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you look at the game of basketball, it really seems to be on the upswing, and that's great news for the NBA. We know that those who play a sport are much more likely to watch it as an adult, and basketball is now the largest participation sport in high school and college.
G's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. The growth of the NBA really pretty incredible. 30 years ago, annual league revenues were about $120 million. Now, it's $4.5 billion. That's with a B.
Yeah, the league is really on great financial ground right now. I mean, franchise values are growing astronomically. The players sacrificed in the last collective bargaining agreement negotiation, but as quick as the pie is growing, I think everybody will be just fine, players and owners.
Brandon Knight spent 1 season at Kentucky, now in his 4th season in the NBA. Still young and a hard worker. Fearless on the court. I think a lot of upside still there for him.
You talk about Brandon Knight's scrappiness. He ended up on some posters trying to make the right defensive play.
Yeah, I think you and everybody else remembers that DeAndre Jordan dunk, but you got to give him credit. He was trying to make a defensive play and ended up getting posterized, but I like his effort at that end of the floor.
Kaman, a screen on Knight. Frazier kicks to Kaman. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Warren. The Suns shooting a meager 37% for the game. Myers, defended by Kaman. Here's Myers. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Boss has got 4 points in the quarter.
The 2 points are pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
Now here's Frazier to the left wing. Kaman inside. He's covered by Myers. Kaman's shot is good. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Knight gets a screen from Myers. Knight dishes to Bullock. Knight passes to Myers. He feeds it to Warren. From beyond the arc. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Kaman a screen. Frazier kicks to G. Looks for Kaman, gets it to him, lays it up and banks it in.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Knight dishes to Warren. Back to Knight. The pass to Muscala. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Myers. And it's sent back by Kaman. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Frazier outside. Kicks it to G. He dishes it to Kaman. With a step back. And again, it's Portland converted.
Man, guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
Well, as we get closer to making this one official, we can safely say it's been a very one-sided season series. So far, they've won both of the first 2 meetings.
With 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And nobody really saw a performance like this coming, but it was a big-time game for Lillard. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
Here's Muscala, guarded by Wright. Muscala, the pass to Myers. Out left to the wing. Here's Warren. Buries it from three-point range. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Well, this one is wide. Ending down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Frazier outside. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, LaMarcus, this is certainly a good win. What was the most important element to the team in a game like this one?
Just playing with energy. I think guys play with energy. I think guys play with passion tonight, and we just got, just win games right now.
Guys, they're all
behaving bad. We behaving bad. Fast one, slow one. We behaving bad.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. So the Thunder 5 right now. Myers in at shooting guard.